With only a few more months left of 2025, I figured it's the perfect time to reset. So here's some of my personal self-care habits / self-care tips that I have been loving recently. First section I'm going to start off with is hair. Number 1, double cleanse your scalp. So many people don't do this, and it's not enough to only shampoo once. Recently, I've been double shampooing my hair, and I've been noticing such a big difference. It helps with hair growth because, in case you guys did not know this, your hair has a really hard time growing if your scalp is dirty. Obviously, that's where your hair growth starts. So it is so important to be cleaning your scalp and making sure there is not any buildup, especially if you're trying to grow your hair out like I am. My second tip is to use hair oil before and after you shower. Personally, the ones that I use are the Fable and Mane hair oils, and I really like using the hair oil, especially before I shower. Sometimes I'm a little bit worried about using hair oil after I shower just because it does have a tendency to leave your hair a little bit greasy if you use too much. So that's why I love playing it safe and using the hair oil that's designed for use before your shower so that you rinse off any excess oil and it won't leave your hair greasy. My third tip is invest in hair perfume. I've said this so many times on my channel, but hair holds scent better than your body does, so it makes more sense to invest in hair perfume. So the ones that I like to use are the Skylar Clean Beauty ones because they don't have any harmful chemicals in them, so they won't cause your hair to fall or it won't dry out your hair. Just make sure that you're using perfume specifically designed for hair. And my fourth tip is to invest in a silk pillowcase. I know that they can be quite pricey, so a cheaper alternative would be to do a satin pillowcase. The silk pillowcase will help with frizz, so if you find that you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase and your hair is getting really dried out, really frizzy, and really broken and just overall like damaged, definitely recommend investing in a silk pillowcase because it'll eliminate all those issues. You'll basically wake up with perfect hair every single morning, trust me. Number 5, when you're doing your skincare, use a skincare headband or something that keeps your hair off of your face, because if you are applying your skincare and it's getting in your hair, obviously, 1, it's going to make your hair greasy, also cause buildup on your scalp, and that'll stop the hair growth. Number 6, swap hair ties for claw clips or French pins. Hair ties can definitely cause a lot of damage, and I know personally whenever I use a hair tie, there's always so much hair in it whenever I take it out, versus whenever I use a claw clip, when I take that out, there's never any hair. If you don't like the look of claw clips, you can have like a more classy look if you use a French hairpin. I'll insert a picture on the screen. That's what it looks like. I'm obsessed with the look. I just feel like it looks so classy and cute. Now moving on to the lashes and lip section. I just combine these two because they're kind of random, but I think they're so important. For your lashes, use castor oil instead of lash growth serums. I know a lot of people talk about using lash growth serums. However, I've also heard things that is not good for your eyes and that it can like overall in the long term not be a great solution. Second thing, brush out your eyelashes. Trust me, I used to never brush out my eyelashes and they would always grow in like weird directions. It's not really something you think about until your eyelashes are growing in all different directions and you're like, oh my god. You can actually stop this by just brushing your eyelashes once per day, like I do just before I go to bed at night. It honestly just ensures the eyelashes keep growing how they're supposed to and not like all over the place. Number 3 is to leave an overnight lip mask in your nightstand drawer, so it'll actually motivate you to use it. I personally love the Laneige one, but I've also heard of like people making their own recipes or like any other brand, as long as you have something. Number 4 is exfoliate your lips probably like 1 to 2 times per week depending on how dry your lips get. You can just even DIY a sugar scrub. There are so many recipes for this on Pinterest, or you can buy one on your own. Honestly, they're pretty cheap, so either or works. Number 5, to go along with that, is invest in a lip scrubber. I think that like Target sells them, Amazon, really you can get them from a lot of cheap places. These help you exfoliate your lips without having to use your fingers. Number 6 is to apply hyaluronic acid to your lips to help plump them more naturally. One thing I will say with this is you want to make sure that you're applying the hyaluronic acid on wet skin, because if you apply it on dry skin, it'll basically dry out your skin, which is the opposite of what we want. Number 7 is pretty basic, but make sure you always keep a lip balm with you. Personally, for me, even in my little Lululemon wristlet that I carry with me pretty much everywhere, I have a lip balm in here. It's just the best way to kind of make sure that you're always applying lip balm or always have something on your lips. I recommend investing in like a few different lip balms, just keeping them in every single bag so that no matter what, you always have access to it. Now onto skin. I kept this section pretty small because I might do an entire video dedicated to this, but for now, here are a few of my favorite skincare tips. Number 1, keep your skincare routine simple. A lot of people, especially with like overconsumption on social media, things like that, people think that you need to be using like so many products. But recently I've come to learn that the simpler your skincare routine, the better results you will get. Because if you're using so many products, your skin is actually just going to start to react to those products. Number 2, gua sha. I always see on Pinterest like the gua sha like maps of like how to gua sha your face. Definitely take those seriously because it can really help with lymphatic drainage, things like that. Number 3 is something I've actually tried and use a lot, and that is red light therapy. Personally, I like using my Solar Wave red light therapy wand, but there are so many other cheaper alternatives that you can also get on Amazon, or even just like those lights that you sit under if you want to have like a self-care day at home. But personally, I found the easiest way to do red light therapy is the wand, because you can just kind of like put it on your face as you read a book or as you watch TV, and you don't actually have to commit to sitting under a light like this picture here. Tip number 4, I already said this, but silk pillowcases, they're not only good for your hair, but they're also good for your skin, because you know in the morning when you wake up with those creases all over your face, creases over time will eventually turn into wrinkles. So basically by sleeping on a silk pillowcase, you're going to actually avoid this process from happening, because the silk pillowcase is just so much more gentle on your skin. Number 5 might be my favorite tip of the entire video, and that is to use these microfiber towels to wash your face instead of using makeup wipes or cotton face towels. If you guys didn't know, cotton face towels can actually be pretty rough on your skin, especially if you're like rubbing pretty hard. Also, makeup wipes are awful for your skin. Like the chemicals that are in that, it shouldn't even be like a once in a while thing just because of how bad they are for you. So I use these makeup wipes here. I'll insert a picture. A lot of people are like, oh well, nothing removes makeup as good as my makeup wipes do. No, trust me, these will work even better. Just try them. They probably cost the same as your makeup wipes anyway, so it's worth a try. Plus they're reusable. Number 6, so basic, I'm sure you've heard it a lot, but that is drink enough water. Do whatever it takes to drink enough water, because trust me, your skin needs water. The lines that you can get on your skin, I'll insert a picture here. A lot of people think that those are wrinkles, but they're not actually wrinkles. It's just from not drinking enough water that your skin kind of dries out and it kind of looks wrinkly. Chances are you do not have premature aging, you just aren't drinking enough water. So personally, my favorite tips for drinking enough water: 1, fill up your water bottle, put it on your nightstand, so that way you'll drink it throughout the night, and in the morning when you wake up, you'll have water right there, so you'll be more likely to like chug your water and actually drink it. Another tip is to download some sort of app on your phone that reminds you to drink water, or some sort of app that you can like log your water intake, something like that, whatever works for you. Now on to the last section, and that is the body care section. So for body, number 1 favorite tip is to mix scented body lotion, like that expensive Sol de Janeiro lotion that you've been buying, with a cheaper lotion that is unscented, because trust me, I know it can add up to be using Sol de Janeiro on your entire body. Like that is expensive. So what I like to do is take a little bit of that, mix it with a cheaper unscented lotion. Like I personally like the Live Clean unscented lotion because it's natural, it's cheap, and it works well. So I use that one, mix it together, and then that way you can do your entire body and have your entire body smell like the Sol de Janeiro scent or whatever expensive scented body lotion you like to use. Number 2 is to dry brush your entire body before you shower. This basically helps remove dead skin, flaky skin, and also in the summer, this will help you tan better because you're removing all of that like dead, flaky skin. And tip number 3 is to invest in a shower head that filters your water. Personally, I like this one here by Afina. I got it in black to match with my bathroom, but basically you just unscrew whatever shower head is on your current shower head, and you can put this shower head on, and basically what this will do is it'll filter your water as it comes through the shower, which can help with reducing things like body acne, face acne. It'll even help with hair growth and overall hair health, because it basically just takes out all of the toxins that are in our water from the shower. Is so dirty and so heavily contaminated. Afina shower head uses a powerful filtration system to remove all the toxins from your water. It removes chlorine, chemicals, and other unwanted minerals from your water directly from your shower head. 98% of our water has these harmful chemicals in it, like chlorine and other unwanted minerals, even heavy metals, which are so damaging to your hair and your skin. Especially if you've been struggling with body acne or even like face acne, anything like that for a long time, I highly recommend giving this a try, because seriously, the results are insane. On the Afina website, they have so many testimonials of customers that have used it and seen success with it. One customer study found that 89% of the users saw less hair loss in just 6 weeks after using the Afina shower filter. And every single shower you take, you can have the peace of mind that this Afina shower filter is taking care of all the work for you and taking out all the toxins and unwanted chemicals from your water, so that the water that you are putting on your body and putting on your hair is 100% clean and natural. Moving on to tip number 4, and that is to use sugar scrub in the shower. Honestly, sugar scrub is one of the easiest body care like essentials, I guess, things that you could DIY. Literally just with like sugar, a few other things you can add, essential oil. There's a ton of recipes. I would definitely recommend checking out Pinterest if you want to find more recipes. Tip number 5 is to always have your toenails painted. I don't know what it is, but having my toenails painted and nicely painted makes me just feel so put together. And honestly, a lot of people don't paint their toenails because they just get them done at the salon, or they don't do anything because they think that they can only get them done at the salon, and obviously that's super expensive. But no, you guys, it is so easy to do that at home. I recommend not only using a top coat but also base coat. So basically how I do my toenails is I do base coat first, then the actual nail polish, then the top coat, and I swear to you guys, it'll last like the entire summer. And also toenails, I feel like just grow so slowly. I recommend doing that for yourself because it'll just make you feel so much more put together. And that concludes today's video. Honestly, guys, I have so many more tips I want to share with you guys, so I'll probably make some more dedicated series. So if you guys like this, maybe I'll turn into a little series. So if that's what you guys want to see, just let me know. And the link to this Afina shower head will be in the caption below, so definitely make sure to check it out, and make sure to use code Ava Mackenzie, all caps, to save on your order. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.